I got Tank within seven rounds, knockout. I think Garcia gonna make a mistake similar to Rolly. Get too excited. He's in there with his first huge mega fight. Get excited and leave himself open, and then
I know Rieky's been waiting for it. The huge fight this past weekend. Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia gets knocked out in the 7th round. Obviously, somebody on this show college, which was Rieky, and the floor is yours.
okay, so I'm not gonna be, you know, extra about the situation. It was a little luck involved as far as picking the exact round because it is boxing. It is a contact, hand-to-hand sport. You could go out at any time. Literally, you could go out at any time. But if you heard my precise prediction, I said within 7 rounds. You know what I mean? And that was off just watching both fighters. And watching how we know how Tank goes. I said in my predictions, Tank starts slow because he likes to analyze what the other fighter is doing. But then I said Ryan Garcia is not prepped for stuff like this, a big magnitude of fight like this. And he's going to get excited because he's going to feel like he's winning, and he's going to make a mistake similar to Rolly. So I did some research today. Rolly was knocked out in the 6th round at the 229 mark. The 6th round.
Show us.
So, in my mindset and going into it was thinking, we seen Ryan get 2 fights ago. Ryan got knocked down, but he bounced back up. So I wasn't worried about the quick knockdown, which happened in the fight. He got knocked down in the 2nd round. He could get back up. But what we haven't seen was that body shot to Ryan. He's tall, he's strong, but he's frail. And that body shot hurt him. It hurt both, even if you're not frail. But he's a frail, skinny. He's a tall, slender kid for that weight class. He's slender. And like I said, I'll be an idiot to say I knew it was going to happen in the 7th round. No, I'm not going to act like that. Even though my name is Rieky now. But I definitely knew the way the fight was going to go, and I felt it would be within 7 rounds. I knew he was going to get excited, thinking he was up, and start attacking more heavy and heavy, and he paid for it 2 times. And the 2nd time was just too much, and, the man couldn't get up. So, shout out to the NBS team, you know what I mean? It's my first time having a real prediction with them. I had to show them my knowledge. I told Keo about a week ago I do this fighting thing like in real life, like not just watching, you know what I mean? Like actually do it. So like it makes it easier when it comes to talking about stuff like this. I'll leave it to the floor to you guys to praise or whatever y'all want to do.
I just want True, you might not like this, but I just wanted to put this out there also. Reek also claims he's an expert in fantasy football also.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Y'all don't I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that.
Hey, as long as I don't X, he calls himself the guru. He calls himself the greatest fantasy sports player of all time.
I am. The proof is in the pudding, man. Like, come on, Keo.
But would you be?
Before you go, X, can I say one thing? Can you please not kick me out once I win the fantasy season this year?
You're not gonna win.
I'm gonna take your reign that you have. That's all. I'm back to you.
That sounds good. That sounds good. I
just want to get that out real quick. But can you just say you're not gonna kick me out once I win? That's all I want.
I ain't gonna kick you out if you win, you win.
All right, cool.
I'm not even the champ right now, so it is what it is. But getting back to the topic at hand. Well, before I get to the topic at hand, shout out to the Hawks. Trae Young. The Hawks
they won.
Dub. They beat the Celtics just now. So shout out to them.
Shout out to Jason
Trae Young
Tatum.
heard what you said, Keo.
So wait. So they lost without DeJounte Murray? That Tatum, that top player that Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, it is. I mean, that's crazy.
Look at you
That's
trying to
crazy.
trap me.
But as far as the fight, hey man, shout out to Rieky, man. He was right. Um, I was wrong. I was wrong completely. Ryan Garcia, this was levels above Ryan Garcia right now. Can Ryan Garcia shake back and one day become the guy that a lot of people think he can become? Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
But right now,
Hell yeah.
in the words of Tank, he's the face of boxing. In his mind, he's the face of boxing, and he's earned it. He's earned it. Y'all know how much I like Bud, but until we get Bud versus Spence, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. So I'm gonna give Tank his flowers. He went out there, did what he was supposed to do. Rieky was right about it. But that weight class, man, it's tough. They got a lot of good fighters in that weight class. And Tank, if you that dude, you're gonna have to pick them off one by one.
I was wrong about this fight. Completely wrong. Shout out to Rieky though. Rieky called this fight. He said it was going to end in the 7th round, and that's what happened. Obviously, Ryan Garcia did throw more punches in this fight. He threw 163 to Tank's 103, but obviously, it's how effective your punches land, and the power shots Tank was landing was 34. He landed 30 of them. 18 of those power shots were body shots. And I just realized that, and I realized that Ryan Garcia did want no parts of Tank Davis in this fight. I think Ryan Garcia, he was just trying to walk into him that fight. And this wasn't no regular opponent. And Ryan Garcia didn't realize, that's Tank Davis you're going against. And obviously Tank Davis was gonna catch him with one of those hooks, and which laid him flat on the ground. Garcia ended up getting back up. And I think towards the sixth round, Garcia started charging him again. And then I thought Ryan was trying to turn the momentum back to him in this fight. Obviously, that wasn't the case. And in the 7th round, he got hit with that vicious body shot and just laid him down. I've never seen a fight like that they stopped the fight off of that.
Your mentor, his mentor, De La Hoya.
Yeah, exactly.
De La Hoya went down from a body shot. From
I'm saying I never witnessed like a fight like that, like to actually see it live.
Okay, you see it live. I got you.
Yeah, and Gervonta Davis, he did it, man, and I was definitely impressed. And he, like I said, he's a very tactical fighter, and he was like, Garcia was throwing all these punches, and he was like, "Damn, that's it. That's all you got." And it looked like it didn't phase him. And I think his Ellerby also said when he started landing them shots in the early rounds, he said it didn't phase Tank at all. Like he wasn't affected by it. So, and obviously Tank was able to get the job done. But
okay, before you go on, I want to say something real quick. I was so busy gloating about myself picking the round and everything. I forgot that it was 5 of us that predicted what we predicted. But I'm on with the 2 that actually said that Ryan Garcia was going to win. That's what I just realized when y'all was talking like that. I'm not even knowing. Forget the other guys that was on and pick Tank too, but they just had the wrong round. That's okay. I'm with y'all. That's all good. But I'm on with the 2 that actually picked Ryan Garcia to win. That's one thing. Shout out to Ryan Garcia, though. I think he's a very good fighter. I actually think he's great. This is what really happened. If I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be a realist right now. For 10, 30 seconds, I'm going to be a realist. When you're on the A side, like a Mayweather what back was all the time, if you remember, Mayweather used to make a lot of fighters that was heavy punchers, they had to wear bigger gloves because he was worried about their punching power. So Tank went with the A side, made the rehydration clause. What did Tank do? Kia, you gave the stat out, 18 body shots. He knew that rehydration, making him go down to 135, will break him down if he broke that body down. He knew it. That's what happens when you're the A side. You get to pick and you get to call the shots. and if you're not that A side, you have to jump above and jump over mountains to win, and he couldn't do it. So shout out to Garcia. I think he's great. I think he's going to be great. I don't see many fighters mess with him. I think he's a talented fighter. He just came across a better one that day.
And Take's defense was overlooked also because Ryan was looking for that hook the entire time, and Tank did not give him no openings at all. Um, and I think that's what it came down to, man. I think Ryan was just too aggressive in this fight, and he didn't let the fight come to him. But one last question though before we end this: who should Tank Davis fight next?
Whew. Look, am I jumping or you jumping, X?
I was just gonna say the winner of Haney Lomachenko.
Okay.
That's who you should fight. I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna want the belts. If you're the champ, you're gonna want to unify the belts, and the Haney got all of them except for the one you have. So the winner of Lomachenko Haney, that's the one you should fight. I know Shakur Stevenson would be a big fight. We understand that, but that can happen later. I think the big one right now would be Devin Haney or Lomachenko. Whoever wins that fight, y'all take your time, make that fight happen, and that's I see it going.
Okay, you froze up. I don't know if were you done? You froze up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm done. And just the winner of the Haney down Lomachenko fight. I'm sorry, my phone tripping.
I actually agree with you. As a Jersey representative, I would love for Shakur to get that shot. But in the same sense, though, I actually do not like the matchup of Shakur and Tank because they both are low volume punchers. So I don't think that'll be as exciting as Haney and them got that sparring matchup that happened with the no one really knows the real truth story. And Lomo he go get in there and brawl. So I think what X said, I think it's between Lomo and Haney. The winner of that should fight Tank. That'll be a great fight. I don't care which one of them win that fight. I just want to see it. The winner go against Tank, and I'm cool with that.
Thank you.
And Devin, people are talking about Devin Haney like Lomachenko is not there. I don't know what's going on. It's like they're not giving Lomachenko no respect at all. Like we're still it's like they're disrespecting him as much as Shuni was ranked at number 10 for Wody, man. Are you kidding
battle rap. You're battle rap crazy. You're insane, bro.
No, I think Lomachenko. I think when he lost to Teofimo Lopez, his stock went down because at one time, a lot of people was talking about Lomachenko as that guy, that new face. Yep, and obviously, I think his stock has went down. I think he has tried to bounce back, and I think this could be a major bounce back. Devin Haney is a huge problem that he's dealing with. It's going to be a tough task, but I'm not ruling Lomachenko out. But I would like to see Lomachenko or Devin Haney fight Gervonta Davis. And I like the storyline with Lomachenko and Gervonta Davis because they've been going back and forth for the past couple years. So I would like to see that fight. It would be a great storyline, but it's between the winner of Haney and Lomachenko. All right.
I think the Lomachenko stuff, Gio. I don't know. Y'all can hear me? I'm good or I'm frozen?
Yeah.
You good.
I think the Lomachenko because he's getting up there in age, bro. I think that's what a lot of people are.
That makes more sense.
I think that's why people are overlooking him.
Do you know his age?
Fighter. I think he's like 35.
Oh, he has to fight him first.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if Lomachenko wants any shot to win the titles, he has to do it right now. It has to happen right now. If he wants these big paydays, he has to beat Haney. He's gonna have to fight Tank right now because he's getting up there in age. So I think that's why people are kind of looking at it like when you look at Ryan Garcia's 24, Tank Davis is what, like 26, 28, something like that.
28.
Yeah, so I mean they're all in their 20s. Devin Haney, same thing. Shakur Stevenson, same thing. Like those are some young dudes, bro. And I think that's why people are looking at those fighters a little different than they're looking at Lomachenko.
Okay.